We are back with another video talking about the latest news. And yes, I've been enjoying my PSVR 2. Done a live stream and a video on the PSVR 2 in case you're interested, and believe you and me, there will be more videos on that. But the PS5 got a firmware update that includes a bunch of new features, including an update for the Pulse Elite, which at the end of the video I'll be doing a small review because a lot of you have been asking. As well as the PS5, the Portal has got a new update, as well as Elden Ring's DLC with Shadow of the Erdtree and the incredible reviews that some people are saying it should get Game of the Year. And lastly, we're going to be talking about Bluepoint Games, makers of Demon Souls and a lot of other remakes, because they have come out and they have spoken about the progress of their next project, which we haven't heard nothing about.
Anton, time for me to play the VR2. What game shall I start off with?
Well, we can start off on an easy game. You know, something called Madison.
Okay, I'm just gonna get ready.
It's a nice, easy game.
What are you laughing at?
I hope you have all had a good week. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring, over 110 hours. Still haven't completed it, but I've made massive progress on this game and my build.
No! I think I can do it!
But let's talk about that new PS5 update. So child accounts can now link and add third-party services and apps to their account for PlayStation Network to enjoy benefits and features that enhance their gameplay experience. Younger players that use child accounts on PS5 can link accounts to use features like Discord, voice chat, music streaming via Apple Music and Spotify, and broadcasting and sharing gameplay via YouTube and Twitch. There's new parental controls available for parents and guardians, but you can now start and join a Discord voice chat directly from your PS5. All you have to do is open the base in the control center and select the Discord tab to access your servers and direct calls. That is pretty cool because we have a massive community over at Discord, so now I can link it because I do speak to a few of you on there, and it's so much easier to talk directly on there. The one thing that's annoying, that I tried to do screen share and voice chat and it doesn't look like you can do that. It was a bit annoying because I wanted to screen share but not be in a party, because then it closed the Discord call. The Pulse Elite wireless headset and the wireless earbuds have now been updated. So the PlayStation Link connection stability has improved. They've also fixed an issue with the Pulse Elite headset that caused the power to turn off when the audio cable is connected to the audio input jack. That is pretty cool because I'll speak about it later on in the video. I had a lot of problems with the Elite headset disconnecting at random times, and I do believe this has been fixed because I haven't noticed any problems so far. Also on the Pulse Elite wireless headset, the status indicator that turns on after establishing PlayStation Link connection is now less bright, which yes, when I used to turn it on, I could see at the corner of my eye, and I was like, damn it.
Flipping now, it's, I'm getting old, I need to come on.
And also, there's been an update with the PS Portal, which I do use a lot in bed. It's just, I do love that device. It's just something so cool that I can just play upstairs. So the Wi-Fi capabilities of the Portal has expanded to support select public Wi-Fi networks. Sony still recommends you use your home internet setup, but the patch will allow you to log into Wi-Fi access points where additional steps like logging in are required. Examples such as hotels, airports and cafes, the PS Portal will display a QR code on the screen when trying to access a public network, and you'll be able to complete the verification steps scanning it using your phone. I think a lot of people were having problems connecting because you need verification and stuff like that. Well, it should be made easier if you're at the airport with the Portal. But not only that, the firmware update will add visual feedback to the device's touchscreen. When you click on the screen, a small box will appear and it will replicate the inputs you register to show what it's accepted. Then you can display a battery meter in the top right corner, which it was a bit annoying. I was like, does it need charging? I'm not too sure until I actually charged it. So it's nice that you can actually see the percentage now. It's great that it's getting these updates because I think you and me, when it first got announced, I think a lot of people were like, why did you even make this? And they did hold back on production, because now they've actually increased production, what we've heard, because it's actually a lot more popular than what people thought. Hey, listen, I didn't think I would have one. I was lucky enough that a client actually bought me one, but I'm using it so much more than I thought I would because I want something natively. Yes, we all want that PSP2 or the PS Vita 2. A lot of people are enjoying it who have got it. And as Sony have said, more than 60% of PS4 owners are using remote play for the first time via the device, and Sony is seeing engagement on PS5 boosted for those who bought the handheld. And they continue to say that the PS4 has continued to beat the expectations it set for the device. And let's move over to Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, because I'm one boss away from being able to actually take part and start the DLC, which I'm in no rush for. First of all, we all knew that Elden Elden Ring has just blown up naturally. It's sold over like 22 million copies, which is absolutely crazy. And not only that, because if we look at the reviews of this, oh my gosh, this is the highest of all From Software's previous expansions, the closest being Dark Souls with 89. It's even beaten The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine, and that was a 92. Destiny 2 The Final Shape with the same score, but this is sitting at a 95, and it is the best ever DLC to be reviewed, which is absolutely crazy. Unbelievable. How many of you are actually playing this? This game isn't for everyone. I put in about 60 hours and I was nowhere near, and I kind of lost motivation to carry on playing it because there was a lot of research involved. But obviously doing this on stream with the community and talking to a lot of you guys off stream, you have helped me so much create this amazing build. I like it hard as well. A lot of you saying you can make it even easier, but I like having that challenge, and it's become so much more enjoyable. That's why I just feel like the second time I play this, I'll know exactly what summons do, talisman. Like, I didn't know any of these things, and I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's how much I relied on Ubisoft telling me where to go. And moving over to Bluepoint Games, because my gosh, Demon Souls was the first Souls game I ever played, and I absolutely loved it. Yes, it was freaking hard. I do think it's a lot easier than Elden Ring, but I don't know, that might be debatable. They've also made games like the God of War Collection, the Uncharted, the Nathan Drake Collection, Shadow of the Colossus, and quite a few more. We all knew that they were working on a new game, but we just didn't know what. And with the pandemic hitting, and also I do think they were helping out Santa Monica with God of War Ragnarok at the time, there's been probably a lot of delays. We have heard some news from the Bluepoint president, Marco Thrush, who says, our next project we're working on is an original content right now, he told IGN.
The best news reviews people of all time.
We can't talk about what that is, but that's the next step in the evolution for us. So with almost 3 years have passed since the acquisition, and the PlayStation business have recently undergone significant restructuring, Bluepoint's head of technology was asked by a fan on X if the studio was still working on original content, and then he responded. Peter Dalton replied, nothing has changed since our statement that we are working on an original title. We are committed to sharpening our skills. So even though it's an original title, it could be something like an Uncharted 1. That's what I've heard a lot on X. Could they be working on Drake's Fortune? Man, that deserves a remake. If they could remake that, that would be unbelievable. Could it be a Bloodborne remake? I'm not too sure. It could be. Wouldn't be a Bloodborne 2 because then it wouldn't be an original IP. What do you think Bluepoint Games are working on? Do you think it's something like a Souls game? Could it be something completely different? I've got no idea, but it's all speculation. I would want to see Uncharted 1 remade for sure. And moving over to the Pulse Elite headset, which I bought a couple of months ago, I've got 2 pairs of the original, and with the original Pulse headset, I really liked them, but there were quite a few problems with them. The battery would drain and it wouldn't last long at all. Secondly, it would become very hot for some reason. Maybe it's just me. I just get hot all the flipping time, but I found these just very, very hot on my head. And for some reason, the white ones I've got, they started to disintegrate. Like, you can see that the material just started to rip away. No idea why. I did take care of them.
Are you serious?
But I was using them for streaming and gaming, so maybe I was overusing them. I didn't think that would happen. That's why I bought the black pair, and now they seem to be in better condition. But with the Pulse Elite headset, they are really freaking comfortable, I have to say. It fits perfect on my head. I don't feel too hot wearing these as well, and it's easy to use. You just plug in the dongle, you update, and there you go. I did find the sounding quality significantly better, I have to say. And also, the noise cancellation is so much better. As soon as you've got them on, I literally can't hear anything.
Anton! Anton! Oh, damn, he's got that headset on again.
Oh, you know, I can just about hear things going on. It literally just blocks out everything. What I did find about the Pulse Elite, as I may have mentioned earlier in the video, sometimes it would just disconnect. No idea why. The Pulse headset wouldn't disconnect. I never had a problem with disconnecting. These ones, they've disconnected randomly when I'm playing. No idea why. But with that update coming out, I haven't had any problems. That was the one issue I found. I found that the battery life was so much better. These last a lot longer than the Pulse headset. You also have a very cool mic that pops out as well, so when you're having voice chat, that's pretty cool. I do forget where the buttons are sometimes. They are a bit all over the place and I haven't managed to remember where they are. I Like, remember where the on and off one is. Apart from that, if you haven't got a problem with the Pulse headset, is it worth an upgrade? I think it is. Is it like a substantial upgrade? Like, it's just you have to get them? No, of course not. But the battery life is better, the sound quality, they fit better on the head. I think it's a great upgrade to have. But what do you think about the latest gaming news? What do you think about the Pulse Elite headset? What do you think about the Portal? What do you think about the PS5? What do you think about Bluepoint games? So many things to talk about. Drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know. Let's take a look at the comment of the day from my previous video. I finally bought a PSVR 2. Shout out to Hev. Welcome to the PSVR community. Behemoth is the next big game I'm looking forward to, and you definitely will want to check it out when it's available. It's hard to tell people about VR. It just has to be experienced. I'm looking forward to seeing more PSVR 2 content here. Thanks for the comment, and I have to say, I am just loving the VR 2. It's something I've never experienced, and even though I did a video on it, it's something you can't really just see on the screen. You have to experience it. Hopefully, it got the message across. I just think it's an amazing piece of equipment. I don't really listen to the negativity around things. Like, I'm definitely going to be playing that on a weekly basis. I want to do a stream once a week. If I can, that third stream, that would be great. 2 videos a week, 3 streams, 1 being a PSVR 2, because I freaking love it. And hopefully this weekend Els can try. I want to know what she thinks. But if you're thinking about the VR 2, if price isn't an issue, my gosh, I think you should buy it. Yes, obviously it's another expense. That's the many drawbacks. I've seen it in the comments. To be fair, there's some of you that say you haven't even played it and you've even sold it. But personally, I'll have to wait a few months to see if I carry on playing it. But at the minute, I feel like there's quite a few games on there, to be honest, as well as normal games. It's just so many games to get through. I freaking love it, and I hope to get more videos out. Anyways, yeah.